Everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Mascot Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hi everyone. So I hope you've seen the submission process and you know exactly how to submit your assignments. Yes, and you have 2 days to make your submissions and I will be checking your submissions myself. Okay, so I'm really excited to see what you come up with. Anyway, welcome once again to our English class, and today we are going to be listening to a story. Yes, and we're going to be listening to the story of Mulan. Has anybody heard of her? Does anybody know who Mulan is? Okay, so this is Mulan right here. She is on my hand. You can see her right here. So we're going to be listening to her story and her beautiful, beautiful family, which has her brother. Okay, that is the brother of Mulan. Then you have her mom. Okay, that's the mom of Mulan, as you can see right here. And then you have her dad, the father of Mulan. And finally, we have the king. Okay, so we're going to be listening to the story of these five amazing characters. All right, and this is a story which originates from China. Okay, so it's quite an interesting story, and I'm really excited to narrate it to all of you. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive right into the story. Okay, so in hard times, or perhaps sweet times, but certainly before town times, there lived a young girl named Mulan. Okay, right here. There lived a young girl named Mulan. And her father was a retired and famous general. So here is the father of Mulan. He was a retired and famous general. He taught her to use a sword and ride a horse, which was most unusual. Boys were taught to fight and ride, not girls. One day, the military posted scrolls in the village. The scroll announced that each family had to send one man to the army. Mulan's father was too old to fight, but too honorable not to go. Mulan had no older brother to send in his place. Her baby brother was brave and strong, but much too young to be selected. Girls did not fight in wars. If only she were a boy, Mulan thought to herself. It would be so simple. An idea grew in Mulan's mind. Could she do it? She had to. Mulan knew her father would die if he went to the war again. That day, she went and she bought a horse. Nah! So now we are going to be moving on to play a quiz to see how much of the story you understood. Alright? So I'm pasting the quiz link in the chat box. You can click on it and then we can play the quiz and come back and discuss it together. Alright? Once you are done with the quiz, please let me know your scores in the chat box. You can also let me know if it was easy or difficult, if there's something you didn't understand, and we will also discuss the quiz after you are done with it. The assignment will be given to you at the end of the class, all right? So let me know when you are done. Give me a thumbs up in the chat box when you are done solving the quiz, all right? I will be waiting for you. Okay, I can see that some of you are done with the quiz, which is amazing. But let's just wait for some more time so that all of your friends are done with the quiz, okay? Can everybody give me a flappy thumbs up when you are done with the quiz? Show me a flappy thumbs up, everyone. Amazing. That's so cool. Okay, let's just wait for everybody else to finish as well, okay? Awesome. Till then, you can put your scores in the chat box. I'd love to see how much did you score. You can let me know how much time did you take to finish the quiz and how was it? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Let me know in the chat. All right, so I think that we are all done with the quiz. So we can now go on to discussing the answers together, correct? Yes? Okay, awesome. I am just going to share my screen with you and we can discuss that together. Okay, let's go. So, what is the name of the young girl in the story? Is it Fulan, is it Mulan, or is it Rulan? The correct answer has to be Mulan, correct? Very good. One day, the military posted dash scrolls, packages, or gifts. So I clearly said it was a scroll. So it has to be scrolls, correct? Awesome. What's next? Mulan's father was a famous dash professor, king, or general. He used to be a famous general. She bought a horse. Identify the noun. A horse, she, or bought. What is a noun? A noun is a naming word, right? So it can be like the name of a person, like Mulan, or Raj, or Hansika, or Harshini, or Yavika. It can be a place like China, Israel, India, Bangalore, etc. It can be an animal like a horse, a lion, tiger, giraffe, or it can be a thing like a comb, banana, laptop, tree. So it is going to be a horse, all right? That is the noun in the sentence. Very good, you guys. I think all of you have got it correct. Mulan's father taught her to ride a horse, use a sword, or both A and B. So, if you heard the story correctly, I said that he taught Mulan how to ride a horse as well as how to use a sword. Okay, so both of these things her father taught her, and girls were not allowed to learn any of this at that time. Okay, and especially in China, they were not at all allowed to do any of that. But Mulan's father taught her that. So that is why the correct answer would be both A and B. Alright, so that is the answer. And we are done with the quiz. We have got 5 on 5 and we finished it in 1 minute. Isn't that amazing? Wow, that was so cool, everybody. So I think it's time to go back to the story once again and see what exactly does Mulan do, right? So after she bought a horse one day, okay, the next morning, Mulan, okay, she stole her father's armor and crept silently from home. So she crept outside the home and she started going out disguised as a man. Okay, so Mulan has finally become what? She has become a man now. Mulan looks like this because she wore her father's armor and she was with a horse, so she looked like a man. She reported for duty to the military leader. So here is my military leader, and she reported for duty to him. Mulan fought for many years. Some say as many as 10 years. Imagine Mulan fought for 10 long years. And in all that time, no one knew that Mulan was actually a woman. Okay, nobody at all knew that Mulan was a woman, and they all thought that she was a man and looked like this. All right, let's see. When the war ended, Mulan was called before the emperor to receive an award for her courage. So, because she had been so brave, Mulan was going to be given an award, a prize. Okay, you know, when you run in a race and you come first, you get a prize, right? That was exactly what Mulan was going to get. The emperor offered Mulan a job that would make her very, very rich. But Mulan wished to return to her family. She asked for a good horse instead, a request that was granted immediately. Right, because she wanted to go back home and she wanted to live her life again as a woman. She told the emperor that I want to just give me a horse and I will go back home to my family. Okay, so now that Mulan has come back home, her family was extremely happy to see her. Okay, so here you can see Mulan's beautiful family all waiting for her. Okay, and when Mulan finally she comes home, okay, her family was so happy to see her. They all hugged each other and they really missed her, her father and her mother and her little brother. Her brother had grown into a fine young man. Mulan gave him her warrior's clothes. She dressed herself in woman's clothes. She wrapped her hair in the style of the day and she added rouge to her cheeks. When she joined her family to watch the sunset, Mulan had transformed into a beautiful young woman. Alright, so Mulan had become a young woman again and was back along with her amazing family. Alright, not long after, friends who had served with Mulan came to visit. Okay, so the other soldiers who had actually served with Mulan, they came to visit her, and their eyes grew large when they saw the beautiful woman before them. Okay, so Mulan was not a boy; she was actually a girl, and when they saw the girl, they were like, "Wow, so beautiful!" Okay, her story spread across China to inspire girls everywhere. If you love enough and have courage enough, you can accomplish anything, no matter how impossible it might seem. Okay, so even though it might seem like it's the toughest thing in the world, you can still accomplish anything you want. Okay, you just need to have the courage and you just need to have the love. Awesome. So that was the moral of the story. And now we are going to move on to our second quiz. I'm dropping the link in the chat box. Or you can click on it and click on start game. And after that, you can come back and let me know your score in the chat box. Throw me a thumbs up after you are done with the quiz and tell me was it easy or was it difficult. All right, everybody, good luck with the quiz. All right, so I see that some of you are done with the quiz. I want you to let me know what your score is in the chat box and tell me was it easy or difficult to understand. Okay, I'll be waiting to hear from you. All right, so I think we can now go on and discuss the quiz together since most of us are done with it. So let's begin. Mulan fought for many years. How many years did she fight for? 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years? She fought for a total of 10 years. Correct? Awesome. Mulan was called before the emperor to receive an award, a sword, or a horse. To receive an award. Look, you can see Mulan here and the emperor here as well, with all the other warriors from the war. Yeah. Mulan had transformed into a beautiful woman. Identify the adjective. Woman, beautiful, had. Who had she transformed into? She had transformed into a beautiful woman. Awesome. They saw a beautiful woman before their eyes. Identify the verb. Saw, beautiful woman. The answer would be saw. Okay, so you can see that it is a verb that I'm looking for, and a verb is a doing word, right? So a doing word will always be an action like eat, sleep, see, or think, write. All of these are doing words, so it would be saw. All right. Her baby brother was brave and strong. Identify the pronoun baby, her, or brave. So the correct answer would be the pronoun, right? So the pronoun always replaces the noun. Okay, so it would be her because baby is like an adjective and so is brave. So it is going to be her because it's replacing the noun, which is Mulan. And that is the end of our quiz. We have once again got 5 on 5 and finished the quiz in 1 minute. Oh, wow, such an amazing class. Yay! So now I'm going to move on to the assignment and tell you what exactly you're supposed to do for me before next class. Okay, so let's move on to that. Okay, so for next class, before next class, I mean, you need to submit the assignment. I will be just showing you the submission procedure in a few minutes. You have to draw the picture of a Chinese doll, okay, and say one nice thing about her. So you saw that I had made a beautiful Chinese finger puppet for you right here, right? Just like Mulan. So that way, I want you to draw a Chinese doll for me, okay? And say one nice thing about her. Like you can say she's brave or she's beautiful, she's strong, she's intelligent, she's smart. You can say anything you want. But this is your assignment and it needs to be submitted in 2 days, okay? And if you finished 4 different courses with us, you will also receive a certificate. Isn't that amazing? So you will be getting all of these awesome goodies if you definitely submit the assignment on time, okay? So, yes, that would be the end of our amazing story. And now, from all the characters of the story, I just want to say bye bye to you. They're all bowing down. They all want to say bye bye to you. Bye bye from Mulan's mom. Bye bye from Mulan. Bye bye from Mulan's father. Bye bye from Mulan's brother. And bye bye from the king. Yay! I hope you enjoyed our story just as much as we enjoyed telling it to you. Okay, amazing. So now I'm just going to show you the video of the submission process and watch it carefully so that you can submit your assignment on time. Bye bye.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.